The Nike Vomero 18. In this video, I kind of show you what it's like around 50 miles, how it feels, what it is. This is not an aggressive shoe, but it does support you and you feel supported in doing any sort of running you are doing. Very good Nike daily trainer. I think it's now a modernized daily trainer that they have been lacking over the last several years, where the Pegasus was just kind of okay, very old school running shoe, and a lot of their newer stuff has been more specialized, and there hasn't been just a good kind of reliable daily trainer like this. You can do strides, you can run faster in a little bit for it, but it's definitely not designed for that. This has been just a delightful shoe to use, kind of surprising how much more I enjoy it the more I use it. Also, running is not just about the shoes. So in this video, I kind of show you a vlog, nutrition, other stuff about just kind of like the running lifestyle. If you like that stuff, stick around. Otherwise, feel free to jump around for the shoe reviews. I'll have stuff time-stamped in the description or in a little time bar. So enjoy the video. I'll see you in the next one. And now.
The mic fly.
Hips don't lie, baby. Big stretch leg flexors. I know. Alright, apparently it is like 60 degrees out, something like that. Might be a little humid. Electrolytes today, had some dates, got the carbs in. Fuel well, run well. What are we saying about Kanye nowadays? I think he got canceled. I miss the old Kanye. His old music, there's some bangers in there. I ain't gonna lie, he makes some good music. Maybe he just has great taste because he samples a lot of cool shit. We just need someone to sample his samples and make more cool stuff, but from the stuff that he's chosen. Does that make sense? We're getting some like real like 3 layers removed. I don't know, let's go run. Alright, boys. A little bit dirty. Still looking good. Okay, Garmin says I should do 3, and I'm doing 8, and windy, feels like it's gonna rain. Started off with some dicey conditions today, but we ball. Here we go, buddy. Come on, let's go. The locals hate me, because I'm the local legend. Alright, a lot windier than I thought today. But I was at 48 miles at the start of the run today in the Nike Vomero 18s. So mile 2 update at 50 miles. I'll see you there. Mile 2. 50 miles down. Vomero 18 stamp of approval. Well, let me tell you why. God dang, that dropped you. Hear that? It's a no music kind of day because we got the birds singing. Something about that morning air with the birds. It's simple things, right? 50 miles, Nike Vomero 18. Overall, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give this guy probably a 7.8 out of 10. It's no surprises, no frills, no problems, but it doesn't wow you either. But I've liked it the more I've used it. Like, I've looked forward to using it because I think it's just a very comfort-oriented shoe. The tread is also really nice. So, I mean, it's been raining a little bit. It is spring here in Midwestern Kansas. And especially like on these bridges where it can get a little slick, slick. The waffle outsole I think Nike has does a good job with grip, so they just felt like a very reliable shoe, which is honestly something that I look forward to more the more I run, rather than a shoe that's like amazing but it has this one flaw that like you probably won't enjoy it if you run into that one flaw. So how I've been using this shoe is I've been using it as a daily trainer. It has replaced the Novablast 5 for me. So good comparison right there. The Vomero 18 is a lot more comfort oriented. So if I were to say, you know, how is each one used? Vomero 18, 75% daily / recovery, 25% like if you wanted to do some strides in it, you could. Definitely. Novablast 5, I'd say 50-50. 50 daily, 50 a little bit more up tempo. I think it's got a little bit more speed to it. It's a little bit lighter. The Vomero 18 is heavy on paper, but it doesn't feel heavy, which that's my biggest gripe with the shoes. Like, I hate shoes, even if they say they're light, still feel heavy. That was the Superblast 2 for me. Felt like bricks strapped to the bottom of your feet, like something the way it was made had the weight distribution just feel really off. The way this is made just feels like it's, you know, just holding on to you. Just gently holding on to you. Giving you a hug from the side or something like that. You know, very kind of non-committal act of love. Maybe you're not married to the thing, but it's there. It's supporting you. It's showing you some affection. Sometimes that's all you need. You don't need a committed spouse. There's just some days you need a hug. And Vomero 18 does that. I think that's why I come back to it. It's just friendly and it helps you. Not trying to break records, but it's here to be your friend if you need it. Where you going? Come on. If anyone plays GeoGuessr, and based off the sign on the trail, they know exactly where I'm at, and they can come here, take a selfie on this trail. I'll give you a crisp high five and 20 bucks. Scout's honor. However you do that, I don't know. I'll see you out here. Another thing that I really like about these guys, these bad boys, is that 9mm drop, I think, or something like that, but it's got a nice rocker to it, which is one of my favorite things in a shoe. Is I just don't like a slappy feel, so sometimes in a shoe you'll plant and then forefoot will slap down if you don't forefoot strike, and it can just feel really clunky. But I think this one, well, it's got a nice rolling sensation to it, a lot like the Novablast 5 too, which is always, I think it just makes a shoe fun. I think that's my biggest thing, is I'll keep a shoe if I think it's fun to run it. Check mark for these bad boys right here. I don't think the camera got that, but little heel click for the boys. We got some river out here. Check this out. Bam. That is what you call erosion. Might turn into a little oxbow lake, however many years from now. Anyways, that's about all I have to say about the shoe. If I haven't mentioned something about it, it's pretty, you know, checks the standard off, or I don't know, there's no problems with it. Got 8 miles to do, just getting mileage in, mileage Monday. Run club later tonight, I'll try and get a video of that. Probably gonna do 11 on the day, maybe 12 if I get the club to do 4 miles instead of 3. I'll see you at home for coffee time. In loving memory of Joe Mama. A squared plus B squared. There's a joke in there, equals C squared. I don't know the joke. It's a little early for the quick rapid fire thoughts like that. Oh God, we got traffic coming, we gotta move. We'll be blocking the bridge. This guy's gonna fly by me. Hey, good morning. Have a great day, ladies. Morning people are my kind of people. I'm gonna tell you that. humble good morning to another human being. Makes for a great day. Gotta stop hiding on me. Oh, I got that right. That won't be so bad. What up? Oh, dude. All right, post-run, refuel, and coffee time. 8 miles, 8:41 pace, 141 average heart rate. Little snippet into training for me. I found a lot of value from the MAF method, particularly for my easy runs. That's about all I use the MAF method for. Any other like speed workouts, threshold runs, long runs, stuff like that. Heart rate is good data, but I don't let that be the main principle. On easy runs, I definitely want to try and keep my heart rate below my MAF. For those of you who don't know, maximum aerobic function, that's what that stands for. You take 180 minus your age, maybe minus another 5 if you've been injured in the last year or 2, if you're new, if you've been sick. Just giving yourself some extra room to keep your heart rate even lower, make it even easier. The heart rate is the one metric which is completely at the end of the downstream measuring perceived exertion. If you're working hard, your heart rate's high. If you're working pretty easy, your heart rate should be low. So easy runs, heart rate should be low the entire time. That's the way I like to do it. Anything else to say about the shoe? Not really, other than like, I think the best way to say is it just feels like it's, you know, it's a friend giving you a hug from the side. They're just here to cheer you on. They're not really like being overly affectionate, but they're supportive. They're just what you need some days. They're just what you need. Yeah, I'm gonna show you my big lunch later here. I've got a barbell class to go teach. I've got a client to go train. A little bit of break, lunch, clients, run club. That's a full day right there as a personal trainer. I just freaking love seeing people train hard and try and grow. It's amazing I get paid to do that. Now I just need to find out how to make more money doing it. Okay, I'll see you later. Look at this burrito bowl. Prepped the beef, the rice, the eggs, all that yesterday. You can do that on the weekend. It took me 5 minutes to whip that up. We got rice in the bottom, and then we got beef. Sauteed veggies with the beef yesterday. Ground, I did bell peppers, onions, sliced up an avocado, just did some spinach and tomatoes. Add that all in, sriracha aioli, and some soft-boiled, hard-boiled eggs, and an orange for dessert. Running is not just about the shoes, ladies and gentlemen. You gotta eat well. It's just about running has taught me how to take care of my health, unlike anything else related to exercise, bodybuilding, gym, lifting, whatever. Running is the one thing that has really been the game changer to step up my game for everything related to nutrition, sleep, mindset around training, whole bunch of stuff. So eat well, fuel well, run well. Bam. Said it once, I'll say it again. Hey! Hey! Oh, question of the day, by the way. I always ask people to get conversations going. Question of the day. If you could go back to any age in your life and relive it, like, not to change anything about the year, but just because you enjoyed a lot, what year would that be? I said right now. I'm living a pretty good life right now. Run club done. We got 3 miles down today. It was funny, the Map My Route online website said 4 miles, but we all finished up. We're like, that was only 3 miles. I don't know what happened. So 11 miles on the day. Mileage Monday. Yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.